The news at 11 starts right now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Terry McSweeney.
And I'm Gia Vang. We start with the weekend storms. They've already packed quite a punch, and they're not done yet.
Check out the radar behind us. Plenty of activity across the Bay Area tonight. Even more off the coast, headed right towards us. Winds have died down, but now we're watching something else. A chance for thunderstorms overnight, as well as tomorrow.
And another problem tonight, some 1,200 people dealing with power outages. The lights are off in parts of the Bay Area, including Milpitas here. PG&E has crews fanned out working to restore the power. And our crews are out in the elements covering it all. But we start right here with meteorologist Rob Mayeda. Rob, what are you seeing?
Well, we're seeing these rain totals very impressive in just the last 24 hours. They continue to tally up in the Santa Cruz Mountains. We're talking more than 5 inches of rain around Uvis County Park there and out towards Boulder Creek, more than 4 inches of rain. San Jose down to Morgan Hill, anywhere from a ½ inch to 1 inch of rain. Mill Valley, more than 2 inches of rain. And we're about halfway through the window of rainfall opportunities for the Bay Area. In fact, right now on the radar, Storm Ranger is showing you those bands of downpours once again crossing over the Santa Cruz Mountains. We could see another 1 to 2 inches of rain in the next 24 hours. More rain approaching San Francisco. And speaking of thunderstorms, lightning strikes here detected offshore northwest of Bodega Bay. A very unstable air mass that is offshore here is going to move closer to the Bay Area as we head through the day tomorrow. So the lightning strikes we're seeing offshore right now, kind of a sneak preview to the Sunday forecast as you see the showers along with some sun at times to wrap up the weekend. So we're tracking very closely those thunderstorm chances, how much more rain could be on the way. And then the showers finally starting to move out as we head towards Monday with cold temperatures ahead. We'll have a full look at all these changes in our forecast coming up in about 12 minutes.
Rob, thanks very much. And some of the heaviest rain tonight falling in the Santa Cruz Mountains and in the South Bay. This is video to show you right now, a shot right outside our NBC Bay Area studios about 90 minutes ago. We're here in San Jose. Hours of unrelenting rain causing all kinds of problems in other places. NBC Bay Area's Marianne Favro looks at the impacts.
Take a look at this flooding here on this bike path near Campbell. And while the rain certainly made it difficult for bikers today, it was drivers who felt the biggest impact. Heavy rains and strong winds took down this tree off Highway 680 in San Jose tonight. Traffic slowed to a crawl as crews used a chainsaw to remove the trunk. In Milpitas, a storm-related power outage impacting more than 2,000 PG&E customers caused traffic signals to go dark. As a result, it was slow and go for drivers as they treated each intersection as a four-way stop. The rain also created big cleanup jobs, especially after the Lark Avenue on-ramp off Highway 17 flooded. This trail outside of Campbell also flooded, leaving it better suited for boats than bikes.
We were surprised to see this much rain, especially now in December, because I believe last year we didn't get much rain.
Ishwarya Murugan of Campbell says it was worth getting out during the storm because of this. She spotted a beaver playing in the raging river.
I was super surprised.
But the rain did put a damper on businesses, thinning out holiday shopping and dining crowds in Campbell. And because of a power outage this morning, this Starbucks briefly had to rely on a backup generator to keep the coffee brewing. Marianne Favro, NBC Bay Area News.
Oh, yeah, listen to that. We mentioned those howling winds. You're looking at an example of just how strong those wind gusts were this afternoon. This was in San Francisco.
Gusty winds brought down trees in Sonoma County, causing major headaches. Toppled trees smashed 4 houses and several cars. This is in Monterey. One woman says she was there for a hiking trip. Next thing she knew, her car and her friend's cars were under redwood branches.
I knew it was a tree limb somewhere. We were grateful for being inside and not outside and trying to stay safe, enjoying the weather, but this was a little bit much, more than we anticipated.
Yeah, the good news, no one hurt. The fire department says drought may be to blame for the fallen trees. The trees are dry and brittle, so with a little rain and a lot of wind, they fall much easier.
Well, if you need to drive anywhere tonight, use caution. You're looking live right here at our traffic camera on 580 in Richmond. You can see the lights shining off the road there because it is slick out there. NBC Bay Area's Alyssa Goard has a closer look at the slippery conditions.
Rain and wind pummeled Bay Area roads.
Today it was terrible. So I came from the Bay Bridge. My vehicle was like shaking. And I definitely, when I noticed that, I slowed down my speed, and I was below 50.
There was no shortage of traffic incidents, spinouts, collisions, and even serious injuries.
Obviously, this is an incredibly busy time for us, but
California Highway Patrol, who's responding to those crashes, says you should make sure your car is ready for winter conditions. That means a full tank of gas, working windshield wipers, and good tires.
if you do not have good tires on your vehicle, your likelihood of hydroplaning, spinning out is exponentially higher.
Officer Barclay says extra careful driving will be necessary throughout the weekend, even if rain isn't actively falling, because there's still going to be water on the roads. He urges you to slow down to protect people working in the rain, including other CHP officers.
Please just give us our space, slow down, keep us safe while we're trying to keep everyone else safe.
We called multiple local towing companies. Everyone said that they were completely booked. In Pleasanton, Alyssa Goard, NBC, Bay Area News.
And it is even worse up in Tahoe. We're talking about whiteout conditions in the Sierra. Caltrans says 6 inches of new snow is falling every hour. Very dangerous roads. I-80 has been closed for hours now from Colfax to the Nevada state line. That is 95 miles of road that's shut down. We talked to some drivers near the summit who've been stuck for hours.
We can't rush Mother Nature, so while we're here, might as well make the best of it. It's heavy. It's not conducive to travel, but yeah, thankful I made it this far. It sounds like we're gonna be able to make it home tonight.
Great attitude. Here's a live look at I-80 tonight at the summit. Hardly any cars out there on the road. Still plenty of snow. Caltrans has no estimated time on when that road is going to be reopening. 2 more things I want to show you before we move on. First, this video from Heavenly Ski Resort. You can see the wind knocking this chairlift around. Just imagine being on it. They had the whole thing shut down at that point. And check this video from Palisades, Tahoe. A member of the maintenance team shot this on the upper part of the mountain. 2 examples of why the resort's closed many of their runs today.